Moscow. For the first time, Marjane's uncle, Anush, was at her house, and despite she had never met him, she loved him because what he did. She couldn't wait to hear all his stories about the things that he and his uncle had to live because their ideas weren't the same as Shah's. His uncle was executed and he had a family, but after he got divorced, he returned to his country and police put him in prison for 9 years. The ship. People started to leave the country. They were moving to United States, and that included Marjane's crush and some of her family, but her parents were convinced that they will come back. Days later, her father received a call. Mohsen was found dead in his bathtub. Shah's army was killing revolutionaries. Anush was starting to lose hope, and days later he got arrested. He had the right to have one visitor, and he chose Marjane, and then he was executed. The trip. One day, Marjane's mom was surprised by two men who forced her to wear the veil, or she was going to be raped. That became a law later on, and the way people dressed became an ideological sign. Everything was changing, but the spirit of revolution was still there. After taking some vacations, Marjane's family discovered that their country was on a war. The F-14s. Iraqis started to bomb Tehran, or that's what they thought. In fact, Iranians attacked Baghdad, but half of the planes didn't return. The jewels. Supermarkets started to get empty, and every border town was targeted by bombers, so people living there had to flee northward to escape from the missiles. One of Marjane's friends went to the house after they escaped, and they stayed with them for a week. Then they sold some jewelry and started over again. The key. People could only be positive about the war and cooperate with the rituals, and that included healing themselves. But this doesn't last long. Then Marjane and her friends started to make fun in every opportunity they had. One day, Mrs. Nasrain, the maid of Marjane's family, had a key. The army was giving the boys keys like that, so after dying, the key will get them into heaven. When Shahab arrived, a cousin who did military service, he confirmed that they were sending kids to fight. The wine. Tehran became the bombers' main target, and they were punished people for things like having a party or drinking alcohol. But that didn't stop Marjane's family to have one. But after hearing one alert, they went straight home, but police found out that Marjane's dad was drinking. They followed the family to see if they had alcohol at home, but luckily they managed to escape from them.